Hello and welcome back to my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Today I am doing a reading for Pisces for December 2020 to see how Pisces will wrap up their year and how they prepare themselves for the next coming year, 2021. So let's go ahead and shuffle cards for Pisces. So far, I've done quite a few reads already, and most of them have like an aspect of a lot of self-improvement and how to prepare themselves to have a better year. Of course, COVID's not in our control, really, totally in our control, but through COVID, I feel like lots of people have learned things about themselves and it's kind of helped them with goal setting for the next year, and I think that's great. Now, I'm sorry, and I don't want to cut the scene, but I do want to have my candles lit. So I will take the time to do that, Pisces, while we're thinking about your read. I just feel it's the energy of a lit candle, I think, adds a lot. So... ooh, I almost burned my finger. It got really close. All right, let's get to the read. Sorry about that interruption, guys. All right. Energy for Pisces for 2021 to finish out the year of 2020. Okay. There, I automatically feel that's better. Okay. Pisces, we're going to take 6 cards. 6 cards for Pisces. I'm going to take flyers. I need 6 cards for Pisces, please. For December 2020. 6 cards for Pisces. Okay, we got 3 so far. All right, first time I've seen the 6 of Pentacles. Oh, I thought I had 3 cards that flew out, but guess not. I need 4 more cards, please, for Pisces. 4 more cards for Pisces. Nice job. We got the moon. First time I've seen this one too. Got a lot of new cards. Well, 2, I guess. 2 out of 4. Been getting the same cards over and over for most spreads. All right, 2 more cards, please. There's 1. There's the last one. All right, Father of Swords. Okay, let me take a moment, Pisces, to take a look here. So in the top row, we have the 6 of Pentacles, 4 of Wands reversed, and I'm leaving reversals today. And we have the moon upright. Son of Wands, which is the Knight of Wands. 9 of Cups. And the Father, which is the King of Swords. All right, so we have a very, I don't want to say hard energy at the end, but we definitely have a deep thinker there in the end. Okay, so deep thinking, doing what's right, and all that good stuff. All right, so what you have here, Pisces, is with the 6 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. What I see is, okay, so I think some of you guys are coming to the realization about, and this is about a relationship, so it ended up being a love reading. I was letting the tarot do the talking, but like most, it is a lot about love. Some of you guys are beginning to come to the realization, or you have, and now you're just beginning to admit it to yourself, that there is some kind of an imbalance in whatever connection you are in right now. And this is specifically speaking to people who are in a committed relationship, that there seems to be some kind of an imbalance, okay? I'm not saying that you want to leave the relationship or that they want to leave it, because the roles can be reversed as well. This could be vice versa. But there are some things that are coming to the surface, all right? You have the Moon card here, which shows that some truths are being discussed, discovered. They're coming up, and you are, I think, in a place where you're going to have to deal with them, okay? And I don't see this as necessarily being a bad thing, but it's definitely a focus of discussion, I think, especially now that we're kind of wrapping up this year. You know, a lot of people like to start over. They like to make resolutions for next year. And I think it's good that all this stuff is coming up to the surface right now. Now, it could be you having secrets that are coming up to the surface, or it could be your partner as well, Pisces, okay? But things are definitely coming up, and I think they're up for discussion. You do have the Son of Wands here on this bottom row, which is, the King of Wands. The Knight of Wands, not the King. And I think that part of this truth that is coming out, Pisces, is you or the other person are kind of feeling this need to get out there and look for some excitement, okay? I think that for like a lot of us, being cooped up and not having a lot to do has sort of either pushed us into some level of boredom, some level of realization of what am I doing with my life? How can I improve my life? And a lot of togetherness, I think, is probably causing some cabin fever for some people. For some people, it's just bringing them closer together. I think, Pisces, for you or the vice versa person, it is causing more of not fighting or anything like that, but it's causing you guys to kind of take more a look at the negative aspects of the other person that kind of are coming to the surface that are bothering you. For example, like if you've both had jobs and you've never noticed how annoying they are in this area, it's not meaning that they are annoying or you really are annoying, but sometimes when you're around somebody too long, you start noticing things about them. So I feel that there are some thoughts about finding excitement, especially maybe through another person, or maybe you're getting closer to somebody and you're kind of feeling like, this is a person that I'd really like to get to know better. But in the end, is it really healthy, I think, mentally for you in your relationship that you're currently in right now? Okay. Now, hopefully this pandemic will end here soon. I have my fingers crossed for March, sooner if possible, but I have my fingers crossed for March. Things will kind of start settling back to normal, okay? And I don't know where you guys are in the world right now, but my world is Denver, Colorado, and things are really shut down. There's very limited things that I could do. And I have been noticing some boredom. So I think when the time comes where you're free again, things get back to normal, you can just kind of breathe again and be more of your own person. It's hard to be your own person when you're constantly, I think, cooped up in the house. And there are not a lot of places you can go either. You can't have like date nights with your friends and, just kind of separate yourself out and kind of be an individual. And I think that that's a little bit, Pisces, of what you're missing, or possibly your partner, if this is vice versa kind of energy. You do have the Nine of Cups here, and the Nine of Cups is about wish fulfillment. Sometimes, though, it's about having too much or in self-indulgence. And I think that, there is some self-indulging going on, and whether it's not necessarily food or, I think self-indulging in your own needs, like what you see you need right now, and maybe it's something that's not truly the best thing for your relationship right now, and you're self-indulging maybe in some fantasies, or I don't know why fantasies are kind of coming into my head right now, Pisces. It's self-indulging, maybe doing some things that you shouldn't do, leisurely things, maybe drinking too much, dabbling in other things that you shouldn't be doing that can cause kind of a problem, okay? If it was flipped over, it'd be more of a wish fulfillment. It could still mean too much of a good thing, but it's more or less what you're doing is very self-gratifying, but it won't be really in the end. It's just kind of surface stuff, okay? And, you know, like I said before, you are kind of self-gratifying yourself and giving yourself things out of boredom or just frustration, and I don't think that it's being very healthy. It could also be because you do what am I trying to say? Start over. You do have the night that you're kind of just chasing excitement, or you're chasing fun in other avenues that are really just very self-indulgent and not healthy to you. And it's in the end, it's not going to cause strength in any area of your life. And if you are single, this applies to you too. You just remove the relationships aspect, okay? It's more of trying to find a healthy balance between your boredom and trying to get through this pandemic and trying to figure out what things you should not be doing, you know. And I think that some of you guys are going to wake up one day here soon and say, oh my gosh, like that was very unproductive of me, and I should not have been, you know, talking to these people or engaging in these kind of activities. Maybe I should focus on my work. Maybe I should focus on school. Maybe I should focus on my girlfriend or my boyfriend or whoever. And you're just kind of like a snap out of it. And you are. That's the thing. You will be snapping out of it. You have the Father of Swords here, which is a very commanding, very strident figure. And this is the doer, the action of the court. Well, so is the knight. But this one is the authority figure. So I think that there's a point where you're going to tell yourself, you know what, enough's enough. Let me just move out of this little, you know, funky stage that I'm going through, and I'm going to turn myself around. And I'm not going to do such and such anymore. For example, I've been shopping way, way too much. And for me, that would be kind of like, okay, I need to take control of my finances. So Pisces. Some of you guys may just be kind of wallowing in depression or indulging yourself in self-pity, or, you know, it could be any type of action like that that is really not ideal to have, especially when you're kind of cooped up. And I think especially those in relationships, it could be just maybe talking to people you shouldn't be talking to, with no intentions, although, you know, the Knight of Wands sometimes has a little bit of bad intentions in there that you shouldn't be indulging in. Okay, so you have the daughter of Pentacles. And the Daughter of Pentacles is a slow-moving, it's a page, it represents the page, slow-moving message that you're going to be receiving. And I feel that maybe that's going to help snap out of it and get yourself back on 2 feet, and, you know, make some goals for the future for 2020. I'm not seeing anything bad if you are in a relationship, any breakups or divorces, anything like that. I'm not seeing that. It's just, I feel that you need to find a healthy balance between trying to keep yourself entertained. If it is a love situation that is, you know, you're not putting a lot of effort into. If it's just you and you're self-indulging in depression or feeling bad about yourself, then, you know, I think that's something that you're going to think about, and you're going to make 2020 a goal. And this is, if you're not doing it, this is sort of a suggestion that maybe you should start. If you're not typically a person that makes New Year's resolution, I think this is your time to do it. And I think in time you will see it come to fruition, and I think you'll be happy that you did. So I feel like this is more of a warning that you need to kind of balance out frustration, boredom, and find kind of a better way to allow yourself, I think, to be creative and have some fun, but to make sure that whatever you choose is productive. And that's what I'm seeing for you, Pisces. I hope you have a great December 2020. Make those resolutions. I think if you follow through, you will be happy. And according to this, with the Father of Swords, I feel like if you really just tighten your belt and say, hey, I'm going to do it, and then you find ways to make yourself happy that are going to actually serve you a purpose, then I think you're going to be very happy starting out your year for 2020. So that's all I see for you, Pisces. Thank you for visiting my channel. Bye-bye.